Welcome back to Kayla Dawn Plays Sherlock Holmes, the Devil's Daughter. And tonight, we are continuing with our next case. We did a study in green last time. I think this one is called Infamy. But we'll go ahead and load it up and continue on. And our goal tonight, again, is to complete the case. Each of these sessions I'm doing, the length is going to vary because it's going to go until I complete the case, unless it, for some reason, goes really long, and I just can't solve things or I'm getting too exhausted. But I think each of these cases should be able to be completed in a single playthrough or a single stream. I'm not hearing any game sound. Is there no game sound on the loading screen? Anyway, so this time, what we've seen so far... Okay, the sound is back. What we've seen so far is we just met Orson Wilde. Let's see if we have anything here. We did an imprecise character profile of him. Imprecise character portrait. I think I messed up the American flag thing is my guess. I think that he's probably a proud American is the thing, not wearing it to attract attention. So that is the second one I messed up. I messed up as well the very first one I did with Tom, but all my other ones have been accurate all the way. So a little bit of a mess up there at the end of last section. And where am I supposed to go? I'm supposed to find out more information about...
I can always consult with it if needed.
Orson... Oh, what's going on here? This is Mr. Holmes, my name is Tabitha Falk. I am one of the nurses who attends the inmates at Westgate Prison. I took care of Mr. Albeit, who asked me to write you after his death. He remained furious right up to the end, and refused to ask God for forgiveness. He blamed you, Mr. Holmes, for breaking his will. It was so sad to see. With respect, Tabitha Falk. So we get one of these letters each time after we make a decision, because we can make a decision on the case based on, like, we can condemn them or absolve them and do all that stuff. And I admit, all right, in the case of in the previous case, A Study in Green, Albeit was very much betrayed and very poorly treated by his companions, who took the golden statue, left him there with his arm trapped in the tooth trap thing, the blade trap, and he ended up having to essentially tear his own arm off and wander out and be, nursed back to health by somewhat health by natives, and he was taken as a slave, and it was just a horrible time for him. And all the time, meanwhile, his three companions were all living it up back in merry old England. So I totally get where he was coming from. Like, he took advantage of the whole curse thing and was planning on killing them before he died. So he's not a vicious murderer out to just kill anybody. He's killing people who betrayed him and left him for dead. And very selfishly. And so I get that. But I'm also trying to play... Like, I'm trying to roleplay Sherlock Holmes. And Sherlock Holmes, very, very rarely in any portrayal that I can recall, is Sherlock Holmes, like, showing mercy to criminals. He brings criminals to justice, right? And doesn't really dwell too deeply on the moral implications of whether they were justified in what they were doing or not. Now, there are a few sympathetic portrayals that are in various media that have been done of him, but the vast majority, it's a puzzle, and he solves the puzzle. And again, like, those people deserve to be brought to task for what they were doing. But yeah. Now, I feel much less conflicted, though, about this first one. Because this first one, yeah, he was doing a lot of good charitable work, but he was also, like, legitimately killing people. Like, just hunting them for sport, one a week. And so, no, I don't feel anything. We chose the lesser evil for a greater, brighter future. The lesser evil, why did you have to choose any evil at all? Why did you have to hunt people down? Right? I failed to understand why any of it was done. It was done to sate their appetites. It was stupid and vile, right? Whereas this, I understand where it was coming from. And if I was doing it for my own sake, I would probably I don't know. I think that there were good arguments on either side of that one. Anyway, let's investigate about our new case here.
Wilde's already making himself at home.
See what he has here.
Wilde truly has a perfect disguise kit. Do actors really need all this?
Let's see.
I use the same brushes for makeup. This must be grease paint.
Brushes and grease paint, and what's this? Oof.
Face powder of an excellent quality.
Am I going to be...
My hat. Father?
I'm just checking,
You've got something on your face. Is it makeup?
It might be. Practicing my disguise. You know. No, don't touch that! No!
Ah, Mrs. Hudson, with our tea.
Unfamiliar step, heels, in a hurry, indecision,
Not
new client.
quite. We have a visitor. However, the lady is not so much angry as perplexed.
Good day to you, gentlemen. My name is Mary Sutherland. I have come to you, Mr. Holmes, because I would give everything I have to know what has become of Mr. Hosmer Angel.
Why the haste, Miss Sutherland?
Mr. Hosmer Angel has disappeared, and my father, Mr. Winterbank, will do nothing. It makes me so angry.
All right, let's check. Let's see if we can nail this profile. So, normally wears glasses? What's this mean? We'll see if that's an accurate assessment. I would say engaged. If she's looking for him. Wait, mismatched shoes? Didn't notice boots. Different boots, didn't notice boots. So, yeah, I would say that's accurate. She's probably wealthy. The rest of her clothing doesn't seem too flashy. And she's engaged. And often wears spectacles. I don't know what that has to do with anything, but that's apparent. So I'm guessing her father, Mr. Winterbank, is rich, and therefore she is rich. And yeah, let's go with that. Yep, accurate. Mary Sutherland is a good-tempered young lady of 25 years of age. She has poor eyesight. She has failed to notice that she is wearing mismatched boots. Mary is a wealthy young lady. She is engaged to be married.
Mr. Windybank is your stepfather, surely, since the name is different?
Well, indeed, I call him father, although he is barely older than myself.
And your mother is alive?
Oh, yes, although I wasn't best pleased when she married again, and so soon after father's death, and to a man so much younger than herself.
Oh boy.
What is your connection with Mr. Hosmer Angel?
I met him at the gasfitter's ball. Mr. Winterbank did not wish for me and Mother to attend. He never did wish us to go anywhere, but this time I was quite set on it. Fortunately, he left for France upon some business, and so didn't have any say in it. And I met Mr. Angel that night. We met again after that and would take walks together. But then Father returned, and we could no longer meet.
Yes, let me ask about that.
Do you have your own income?
I do, from an inheritance. It was left to me by my Uncle Ned in Auckland.
Hmm.
Then you have all that you could wish for, naturally.
Well, I live at home and don't wish to be a burden to my family, so they have...
Oh, they have use of the money, do they? And if you got married, they would no longer have use of the money. Oh, that's good.
Why was your stepfather against your going anywhere?
Well, he didn't like anything of that sort. He used to say that a woman should be happy in her own family circle.
I see.
Did Mr. Hosmer Angel make no attempt to see you?
Well, Father was going off again in a week, and Hosmer wrote and said that it would be better for us not to see each other until Father had gone. After that, he stopped writing.
Yes. Let's ask for this.
Where does Mr. Angel live?
I don't know exactly.
Aha, you don't know his
I
address.
addressed all of his letters to the Leadenhall Street post office for collection.
Uh-huh.
Were you engaged?
Oh yes, Mr. Holmes.
Right after the
first
first walk? The first walk? Holy what? That's... Wow. Okay, that's crazy. That's
Is there anything
nuts.
else that you can tell me about Mr. Angel?
He is a very shy man. He would rather walk with me in the evening,
Uh-huh.
so as to be discreet. I put a missing persons notice in last Saturday's Chronicle. Here's a copy, and a letter from him.
Haha, a love letter. Yes, I see. As I anticipated, this validates my deductions perfectly.
What deductions, Mr...
Mr. Wilde. Holmes. Tell her.
Shall we tell the truth? Interesting. So Mary Sutherland's uncle gave her an inheritance. Okay. No. Apparently that is not related to anything. Okay. Different boot stints. Okay. Mary has poor eyesight. Yeah, that makes sense. And this, of course, is not related to any of that. Wait, do I not have any other... Surely there is... Do I need to... Public notice. A disappearance. A gentleman by the name of Mr. Hosmer Angel has mysteriously vanished. Mr. Angel is of around 5 feet 7 inches in height, a strong build with a sallow complexion. He is black-haired with bushy side whiskers and a mustache. Bushy side whiskers? And he's likely to be wearing tinted spectacles. On last sighting, Mr. Angel was dressed in a black silk frock coat with a black waistcoat and grey Harris tweed trousers. He is known to have been employed in an office in Leadenhall Street. Really? If you're in possession of any information, please come forward. There will be a reward for any help given in finding this gentleman. I see. And this is... My dear love, please don't worry your sweetheart. Do you believe that I would say anything to your family who understand nothing of love? We had a wonderful time together, didn't we? Well, your father was in France. Such a short time, but it was enough for me to know that you are my life. I want to spend every minute from now on with you. I wish that were possible. I love you very much, and I am waiting for the moment when your stepfather leaves once more upon his travels, so we can meet again. Hosmer Angel. Uh-huh. Wait. No.
This is strange. The love letter is typewritten.
Yes. Let's, Hooper and Son, London, 1884.
Good quality paper, quite smooth. Fairly common ink, nothing special. Hosmer Angel decided not to leave his signature.
Yes, let's take a look. Anything else?
We had a wonderful time together, didn't we, while your father was in France? I'm waiting for the moment when your stepfather leaves once more. Miss Sutherland only met with Hosmer Angel while the stepfather was absent. Let's study this letter more closely.
Okay.
There are some letters with typographical defects. Miss Sutherland, do you have any other letters from Mr. Angel?
Unfortunately not. But I
Your
brought my
father's letter from Paris?
Here it is.
Oh boy.
The stepfather's letter is also typewritten.
I'm looking for the K's. Dear Mary, I'm thinking of taking the opportunity of sending you these few lines in the hope that they find you and your mother in good health. France is a nice country to look at, but it is the same as anywhere. There are rogues here who deceive and mistreat their women. Men nowadays are so dishonorable they won't think twice to break your heart. I hope that you will be an obedient girl and look after your mother, and that you will take my advice. Stay at home. I'll be back before long. Your father. Okay. And so he left his signature on the typewritten letter.
Quite common paper with a light yellow tint. Fairly common ink, nothing special. I hope that you'll be an obedient girl. Take my advice. Stay at home.
Okay.
Miss Sutherland's stepfather's signature. The stepfather is trying to keep the daughter at home. Let's study this letter more closely.
I'm looking for K's. Look at those K's.
There are some letters with typographical defects.
Those are the
Both
same
letters
ones.
have typographical defects. They merit further attention.
Most likely, we are looking at something typed on the same typewriter just on. So if we're looking at the M's have the same thing, and the K's. K's. No, those are the same. Yeah. What about
This
and?
letter has a defect. It's the same letter with the same defect in both instances. One more letter with a defect. Another letter match with the same defects.
Yeah, that is not good.
One more letter with a defect. Another letter match with the same defects. So, based on the specific defects, we could say that these letters were composed on the same typewriter.
Yeah. So, Hosmer Angel's letter, stepfather's letter. Yep, one person on the same typewriter. Not great. This is not looking great. Work travels. Yep. But yeah, he definitely. Yep. Okay. And secretive character and work travels. All right, for some reason, yes. Yeah. I would say that's accurate. So, yeah, I would say he didn't take his business trip. That makes sense. Yeah. What if I said he did take his business trip? Yeah. Yeah, so she has bad eyesight. So let's take a look at this and think about this. So letters were on the same typewriter. He gains more money as long as she doesn't get in a relationship. He wants her to stay at home. Hosmer Angel acts very suspiciously, right? He's meeting her only in the evening. He's wearing glasses. And she's probably apparently not wearing glasses most of the time, but if she's myopic, so she doesn't have good eyesight, it'd be very easy in the dimmer light and with these limited interactions to make it seem as though to obfuscate who he was, right? And then he pretends to leave on a business trip, knowing that there's an upcoming social event that she had wanted to go to. Yeah. I think this is more likely, right? Yep. And it's easy to add in those little side things and the mustache, Combine it with the glasses and a different mode of dress and behavior. Yep. Yes, I will tell the truth, because that is what I will do.
You should try to let Mr. Hosmer Angel vanish from your memory, as he has done from your life.
Then you don't think I'll see him again?
I fear not.
Then what has happened to him?
Your stepfather married your mother for her money, and also enjoyed the use of your income. But with your personal advantages, it was clear that you would not remain single for long, even with him keeping you at home. He disguised himself and reappeared as Mr. Hosmer Angel. He brought you as far as the church door and then conveniently slipped away, to bring you to this conclusion in such a dramatic manner that it would leave a permanent impression upon your mind. You have been cruelly tricked, Miss Sutherland.
Oh, Mr. Holmes. No, I can't believe it. But we were engaged. Oh, it's horrible to think about. Thank you for all you have done, Mr. Holmes.
Holmes, you could have been more diplomatic.
That is not Sherlock Holmes. That is not Sherlock Holmes at all. Holmes is not diplomatic. He is painfully blunt and normally correct. There are times when he is mistaken, not about the details he notices, but about what the interpretation thereof.
What is going on?
What do we got here? Ah, somebody threw something through the window.
Mr. Holmes, is everything all right?
Oh my God. Go back to your flat and stay there with Kate. Calm down, Toby. Now, let's see what this contains.
What has been thrown through my window?
It's ticking.
I mean, let's take that off. Oof, I just killed myself.
It's ticking.
I would like... Can I... I tried to, like, select something else, but I guess I'll...
I see wires inside. They could be connected to the cover.
Okay. Let's see... What if I bend that aside? I see, that is connected there. Good. This is fantastic.
A fancy ticking homemade gift from a secret admirer. I have 2 minutes to defuse.
It's good. 2 minutes to defuse. Let's take a look.
There are wires attached to the bell and hammer. When the alarm triggers, the bomb will explode.
Okay.
A source of electricity for the detonation.
Right.
Aha! This solenoid protects the bomb from being easily diffused. If it loses its power supply, it will close contact between the secondary chain wires and the bomb will explode.
Okay.
A package with explosive material. There are wires going in and out. It's useless to predict how they might be tangled up inside.
Alright, so we've got all those things. Oh, let's put this here. I still have a little bit of time. So, this is where the power's coming from. This is where... I am not good at these type of puzzles at all. So there's 2 wires coming from each of here. So cutting any one of them could cause me problems. I'm guessing we'll set off the bomb. There's a red thing going from the clock to the top of this, and a blue thing going there. And a red and a blue down here. Is there any place where there is just a single wire? Now there's 2 blues from there, 2 reds from there. That isn't great. I think I still have 1 minute. Or I'll blow up here and it'll be game over. Let's see. There's these wires, those wires. And that's me dead. Okay. So, blame me for not remembering how clocks work.
A fancy ticking homemade gift from a secret admirer.
Alright, so I've got all those things.
There are wires attached to the bell, and
So, if it loses connection, if there's power is lost between it, then alright. But wait a minute. Is there a way I can prevent the explosion or the alarm from going off itself? What was... No. Okay, so let me think here. I don't think any of these is the right situation. I might have to cut multiple wires. So if this is cut, it'll go off immediately. All right, I got 60 seconds. Whereas if this is cut, it should also go off immediately. Man, I really have no clue. I'm terrible at these kind of puzzles. Okay. What about Snippy? Wait, cut that. Ooh. So I cut that. Now, if I cut power, so there shouldn't be power then. So that should be fine. That shouldn't go off anymore, right? It doesn't have power. Okay.
What happened?
just a small bomb.
Somebody wants to kill me? What for?
I don't believe that you were the target.
Who then?
Mr. Holmes, are you all right? I saw the bloke. I tried to catch him, but he escaped.
Wiggins, tell us everything you saw.
The fellow was watching your place, so I thought maybe he's a client. But then he took something out of his jacket and threw it, smashing your window. I shouted at him and he took off. I grabbed him by the sleeve, but he wriggled out of his jacket and left it. I'm sorry I didn't catch him, Mr. Holmes.
You did very well, Wiggins. Can you describe the man?
He was thin, about 5'5", with black hair and a hair lip.
5'5", thin, black hair and a hair lip. Interesting.
Now, let's take a look at that jacket.
Here it is.
Good job, Wiggins. Here's a penny.
Oh, thanks, Mr. Holmes.
Paying my help with a penny. Let's see what we've got here. We got stuff in the pocket.
There could be a hidden message that's been written with some lemon juice.
No, don't touch anything else.
Oh, good. Really? You just burnt?
There are ink stains on this piece of paper. I could read the text with the help of my analysis table if Wilde hadn't already destroyed it.
Yeah, let's see what we got here. Rally, Mohawks! Bring out your axes and tell King George we'll pay no taxes on his foreign tea. What? His threats are vain, and vain to think to force our girls and wives to drink his vile bohea. I'm guessing that's a tea type? Then rally, boys, and hasten on to meet our chiefs at the Green Dragon. Green Dragon? Yes, that's how they would say it, because it's stupid rhyming. It's a stupid poem. Stupid poem. Hair lip. Interesting.
A poem? But what does it mean?
This isn't a poem. It's a song called Rally Mohawks. That great moment when America rebelled against England's dominance. Then rally, boys, and hasten on to meet our chiefs at the Green Dragon. And I bet they hoisted a tankard of ale and invented a new nation. Along with deciding if this was the week they got to dump some tea into yon harbor.
Why ever did he keep such a song in his pocket?
Let's see what's here. We've got a knife. Anything interesting on the knife? Aha, initials.
JT are the owner's initials.
Most likely. Or it could be a plant, but probably not. Alright.
Thanks to Wilde, my analysis table has been completely destroyed.
Yeah. Let's chat with
Who
Wild.
tried to kill me, Mr. Holmes?
No one tried to kill you, Wild. No one tried to kill you at all. Search the yes, the archives. Let's go to my archives. All right, poisons and toxins. No, this is not what we're looking for, probably. Encyclopedias. Maybe in history? No, unlike... Oh, Green Dragon Tavern. The Green Dragon Tavern was a public house used as both a tavern and a meeting place, and was located on Union Street in Boston's North End. In the early 19th century, a number of replicas of the Green Dragon were opened across Europe. One of these is now located in London, near the harbour, in the district of Whitechapel. Okay,
Here it is.
good. I now know where I need to go.
That's
Alright.
all I can do for now. Let's try and get a few hours of sleep.
How can you sleep when there is someone trying to kill me? How selfish.
Mr. Wilde, I am 99.9999995% sure that they weren't trying to kill you. Just saying. Good stuff, good stuff. All right, let me check out something. Do I have some clues? I do have some interesting things. Things look like Orson's trying to sabotage me. Possible. We'll say this for now. And nothing there. Okay. I don't think that Wilde is exactly responsible. Let's change clothing. I definitely don't want to go to the tavern like this. I mean, it's nice and comfortable, but we'll go in an unbuttoned suit. We like unbuttoned suits.
He's so funny.
I've got a party hat on my dog.
Oh my, I see you and Kate are best friends already. Did you sleep well, Kate?
Very well, thank you, Father.
Is that Wilde? Whatever is he doing now?
He's transforming you into a legend.
You silly man. Kate, what's the matter?
Well, I just came by to tell you that I'm going to the zoo with Alice. We'll be having lunch in town.
The zoo? What on earth for?
Perhaps because it is my birthday today?
I'm so sorry, Kate. With Wilde's visit, Look, here's some spending money. Go and treat yourself to a thing.
All right. I'll go then.
Kate.
You never do anything right.
All right. Come here.
I've had enough of you not caring about me.
I do care. I've just had a difficult night.
Yes, Alice told me about the bomb, but you wouldn't.
Kate, I only want to protect you.
You don't understand anything. I wish Alice would adopt me.
Don't be ridiculous.
I don't know why my parents entrusted me to you. Did they really know you?
Kate, come back.
Winning the Father of the Year
Damn
trophy.
it. Such a waste. Alice. I have an odd sense about her. It's as if she's playing with Kate's feelings. This would be a good opportunity to investigate Alice's flat while they're absent. And anyway, it'd be better to visit the Green Dragon Tavern during the evening. Thanks to Wilde, my analysis table has been completely destroyed.
All right, let's check out Alice's flat. Flat, flat, flat. So let's head out. There should be. She lives at.
Let's not go outside. The journalists would notice me.
Wait, is it one of these?
Mrs. Hudson is not at home.
So
Force is not an option. I should find another way inside. A back room.
all right. So force is not an option. But wait a minute. That is very weird, right? Isn't that very strange? Because before I went out on the balcony to chat with her, but her door is on the first floor. And let's go across. Look at all these flowers, aren't they nice? Ah. I can use several lockpicks at once? Wait, what? Alright. That has not been something I need to do before. But here I need to use... Well, I need to use one on this. Well... Wait. But how do I... I'm confused. And for that one, I need to use a different one. So let's shift to that one. And then let's do this. Wait, what? I'm suddenly confused. Okay, so that's irritating. So this, let's remove 3 from this. Let's shift. That's not right. This is a bit irritating. Right, so on this one, I need to use 3. Alright, so we're here. I'm a bit confused. A bit confused I am. Alright, Alright, so what I want to do is I want to use 1 on this one and 3 on... This is a bit irritating. It's not that I don't know what to do, it's that the mechanics here are irritating. So for this one, I want to switch.
There's no space for this lockpick.
Alright, yes, fine. Let's shift this to that right there. Yes. Then let's shift to this one, and it's on that. And now if I do this, it works. Look at that. Shocker. Okay. These controls. So now we need 4.
No space for this lockpick.
Yes, yes. Now let's see. I need to switch to 4, and 4 needs to be on that one. And then on this one, I need to remove that lock and pick this. And that should work just fine. There we go. Forever later, I finally get into the door. So there's lots of things here. Let's take a quick gander.
A
Valerian.
soothing drug to aid sleep.
What is this? I'm a little nervous about which one to do there. Let's leave that for now. I'll examine the things that are less likely to blow up in my
Alice
face.
prepared a gift for Kate. She remembered her birthday. Well, women are good at that sort of thing.
Alright, we're gonna step away from that for a moment.
It looks as though Alice has not slept here for a long time.
Yeah, that doesn't look like it's just been tossed on there.
A phonograph cylinder.
Ah, rotate the dials to plot the entire path through the maze. Okay. So let's see here. So that one works just fine. That one does not work. That works. This totally does not work. Does not work. There we go. My dear little Alice, if you read this letter, then it means I am no longer in this world and that my illness has defeated me. Please try not to be sad, dear, for I have lived a good life. My only regret is that you are now alone, and you will be sent to live with who knows who, an unknown family. I do not trust the institutions who behave so cruelly towards your father. Oh, this is a woman. But please take courage, my dear angel. You know the secrets which will allow you to speak with the souls of the dead. So we may talk soon. Your aunt.
Alice's childhood was spent with her aunt, until the aunt's death.
Let's see. Who is this? This is Anna. Dear Alice, thinking of you now has made me remember the past, and as you well know, I was always a worrier. Every time that you were sent to live with yet another family, I hoped you would be happy. But people are cruel, aren't they? It angers me to think of you, so miserable in every home, to be considered more as a servant rather than a member of a family. You suffered so much, but I am happy now to congratulate you on your 21st birthday. Now all your horrors are behind you. You are grown and independent and a beautiful woman. I wish you the life that you deserve, with all of the happiness that's possible. Your friend, Anna.
Alice was unhappy with all of her adopted families.
Oh, this is... I see. He wakes early, despite the fact that the lamp in his room glows into the small hours. He provides a street urchin with work. I believe the boy's name to be Wiggins. His friend, Dr. Watson, is always nearby. They seem very close. He is respected by Inspector Lestrade, although he never works with the police. Kate is so sweet and honest and naive, but Mr. Holmes doesn't spend much time with her.
She's spying on me.
I mean, yes, that is true. Dear Miss, thank you for your most recent delivery of shirts for my cousin. They are marvelous. As I told you, this Saturday I shall be attending the wedding breakfast of my dear friends. Oh, another woman. So I'll need to look stunning. Please be sure to finish my dress by Friday at the latest. I will send for it in the morning. So she works.
Alice has recently used this. It appears that Alice sleeps in this armchair, as uncomfortable as that must be.
Let's... I'm nervous about what that is, but I would rather explore the rest of the home first.
Sarah de Bouvier is Alice's mother.
Dear Miss... Oh, I don't remember what Mrs. Hudson's voice is like. I'm not going to try to imitate it. Dear Mr. Bouvier, I wanted to inform you that your rental contract has been prepared. You can come to collect it whenever convenient, in any evening of the week. Spiritualism and physical or psychical research.
Strange taste in literature.
And this is Port of Spain.
Her full name is Alice Floella Hamilton. Alice used her mother's name to lease the flat.
I see, so that makes sense now.
Kate probably sleeps here.
A broken mirror. Pretty solidly broken, too. I don't want to make too much noise in here. Playing the piano would be definite noise. Alright. I think I have discovered everything I'm likely to. Yeah, it's funny, my last video, I put it up on YouTube and it got copyright claimed for music that is very similar but is not actually in the game. That's how it goes sometimes. Alright. Should I try smell or taste? Let's examine that taste.
It has a bitter taste.
Alright, let's examine that smell then.
It has no smell.
No smell and a
No
bitter
smell,
taste.
bitter taste. It's a tincture of barbiturate.
I don't remember what barbiturate is, but I think I have successfully investigated phonographic cylinder, and I have a key. I feel like I'm missing something then. If I have a key, there should be a place to use it. But at present, I don't see one. And it's pretty suspicious if I, the key was in the box, so it's something that, it's not like a house key or anything. And the music is totally, you know, normal and not unsettling. Let's see, if I walk down these stairs... Oh! I didn't realize there was another section down here. I almost neglected this, and that looks like a padlock to which this key might fit. Let's give it a try.
This lock is quite new.
Yeah, and it fits the theme of the key. Oh
my God.
Boy. This...
The wheelchair is the same as the one in the photograph above.
This is totally not in keeping with the rest of her stuff. And the music, of course, is comforting me.
My distant ancestor, Horace Vernon. William Hamilton. Did I know him? He
And
was a
her
bandit who I
name was
arrested 20
Hamilton.
years ago.
Wait, what?
William Hamilton. But I know him. He was a bandit who I arrested 20 years ago.
Did she... But she's so young. Maybe that's her father? Ooh, I have a feeling that's her father. What is in here? Let's read. Mass suicide leaves 27 dead in Ceuta? I have no idea how to say that. Spain. The bodies of 27 people, including 4 children, have been discovered in Spain. The deceased, who were members of the Veneration of the Dead, had consumed a soft drink laced with a deadly cyanide and sedatives. Police were only able to save one young woman, Alice Floella Hamilton. The lady, who was unharmed yet in deep shock, remains unable to shed any light on the sad case. Oh boy. That doesn't seem happy to me at all. I've got another cylinder. Oh boy, she records her meetings with the dead. He failed? I did solve the murder.
Alice knows about Zacharias Greystoke, the victim from the bowling club. I solved that crime.
Yeah, I did solve that crime. Wait. Oh. I wonder if she made one for each eventuality. Wait. No.
Alice knows about Zacharias Greystoke.
So that, let's use that one. There we go. Alice.
Alice is talking with her father, William Hamilton.
Alright.
Charles Darwin, English naturalist and geologist.
See if there's any other interesting things around here.
My word, look at this setup. Alice practices spiritualism. Abraham Lincoln. I finished here, time to go.
Alright. Interesting. Well, we discovered a lot about her. It's strange that she says I didn't solve that, because actually, on that last case, if you were watching our last video, you'll notice that there were two kind of likely ways of doing it, and at first, I picked the wrong one, right? I mean, I should have known. I blame it on me getting a little tired near the end and, like, choosing to see the evidence one way instead of another. But you have the opportunity to make a different conclusion before, like, doing the "is this your final answer" sort of thing. And so I made the different conclusion and did solve who murdered Zacharias Greystoke. So it's very strange that her thing is, that I didn't catch the murderer, because I totally caught the murderer. So it's interesting. It is interesting, indeed. So I need to go disguise myself as a bandit. And go to the tavern.
It's closed.
I mean, I could open it. You know what I'm saying? I could open it. Let's go right... Yeah, I'm still there. Alright, I guess I'm gonna go out through the window. But yeah, so found some interesting things. She talks to the dead. Or at least thinks she talks to the dead. Don't mind me going from balcony to balcony, guys. Ignore what's above your head. It's just another day in Sherlock Holmes. Alright, so yeah, it's interesting. I wonder why she's trying to get close to me. Of course, apparently. Alright, so let's examine a few facts. I apparently arrested her father. And I'm guessing her father died in prison? Though, again, if he was just a bandit and he wasn't a murderer, I don't know how long he would be in prison. It depends on what he stole. Maybe he ended up killing somebody. Usually when I'm dealing with things, it's not just theft. Though sometimes it is. But it's mostly murder. So maybe... But again, he died, it was like 1846 to 1880. So he definitely did not live to a ripe old age. I mean, we're talking 34 years old. So I'm guessing he died in prison somehow? Who knows? But apparently I'm responsible for the death of her father, or possibly she thinks so. And now she's back, and this puts more her being sent from home to home and treated like a servant and going through that whole nightmare is something that lends more credence to the attempted suicide wrist slashes. Yeah. Interesting. I wonder what she's doing. What her goal is. Do I not? Bandit outfit. There we go. Now let's go to my makeup table. And, let's, we need a face disguise, I see. So, because we're trying to disguise ourselves. So let's, they say, weak face disguise, and I put on this mustache, and they're like, oh, you're totally good, bro. Yeah, let's go with something. Yeah, that's good. I mean, it's a disguise. I wouldn't call this a great disguise by any means, but all right, let's go ahead and go to the Green Dragon Tavern and get on to why somebody tried to use a bomb to kill me. Or maybe they were after Oscar Wilde. Hard to say. And I wonder what the story behind Kate's whole thing is. Whether she was someone I wrongfully convicted, who died, and that was why.
Be careful in this den of iniquity.
Do I? I wonder what kind of mini games they're going to force upon me this time.
Come on, Bobby, push back. Hey, you, shut up.
Well done,
Tuppence on
Bobby.
Adam. I put a penny on Adam winning.
Bobby, I just put 5 pence on you.
Hey, you,
Tuppence
shut
on
up.
Adam. Well done, Bobby.
This doesn't look like a tavern. It is up here. This reminds me of like Dishonored. The just kind of the atmosphere here.
I should be quiet so that I can listen to what people are saying.
Let's celebrate.
There's no one to eavesdrop on from here.
Bottoms up.
Let's lean against this post. We're gonna have to play this game again. I dislike this minigame. It's just annoying.
Good bear. Strong.
Yeah, that's not particularly valuable.
Perhaps I should try.
forget that I drink. Bottoms up.
There's no one to eavesdrop on from here.
Let's have a seat here. Oh, we're not having a seat.
I can hear nothing from here.
Wait.
I drink to forget that I drink. Bottoms up.
They're not even talking. What's going on here? From here, I can definitely hear these guys. If I can't hear them from here, I don't even know what. That's some good bartender playing.
Damn poker.
Or bar playing.
There's an illegal gambling den.
I drink to forget that I drink. Bottoms up.
Let's sit down here for a minute. They are apparently chatting. Let's find out what they have to say.
The attack on Holmes failed.
What?
Interesting. They have some kind of pass for getting inside.
I need a refill.
I am surprised they would say anything important or secret with me sitting so close.
Remember the Elliot? He was afraid. He ran upstairs.
Alright, so let me go get his pass. Or listen to
Man
them.
with a head. He could be my attacker. I should find a way to go upstairs.
Let's celebrate.
Do we have anybody who has a pass?
Bottoms up.
Again, like the quality of playing
I need a refill.
from this little guy in the random bar is pretty shocking. I mean, it's very repetitive, mind, but let's see what I can do from here. Can I listen to these guys? Of course I can.
What are you looking for? Get lost.
Oh, he finally sends me away.
Bottoms up.
Scotland Yard dogs.
Wonder if I can create some kind of distraction.
Cheers.
Bottoms up.
Hey, Mug Hunter, what do you think you're doing? Get out of here.
I need a refill.
Let's celebrate.
Alright. So I need some kind of distractione.
Sod off.
I am sodding
Scotland
off.
Yard
No worries,
dogs.
mate.
Hey, this is my table.
Alright then. I won't bother you at your table.
Bottoms up.
I need a refill.
Let's celebrate.
Alright, I'm not certain what I can do. I see, let me...
Want a beer?
I mean, obviously I want a beer, but, oh, here I can listen to them. There we go.
Pour me a double. I'm going outside for a cigarette.
Oh, are you? I can get your card. Isn't that nice?
He has a pass. I could steal it to gain entry.
Yes. We think alike, Mr. Holmes. Here comes a minigame, I'm sure. What? Does he not have? There we are. Let's get that. Okay, I need to get those back in.
A new job.
And then I walk right into him. Bump, bump. Sorry, Gov. It's not my problem, mate.
Let's celebrate. You can get in.
Cheers.
Bottoms up.
All right, let's come up to this gambling den and find our hairlip gentleman. Oh, look. Mr. Hairlip.
Is the boss at his place?
Yeah, he's waiting for you.
Yeah, he's about 5'5". Makes sense. Yep.
A man. I should find a way to follow him.
Let's look at my reasonings. What do we have here? So... and there's not really much of anything here. Have too many things to discover at present. What's in this room? I doubt they'll let me just walk in. I love the quality of the floor up here. It is the safest place in the whole area. So this is not the gambling area. Maybe this door to the left here is where the gambling is done. Oh, looks like it. Looks like it.
Luck is on my side.
Bid up for a shilling.
All in.
Ah, it's my lucky day.
There's some tiny tables that this group here is gambling at.
Luck is
I
on
wouldn't
my
even-
side.
You loser.
Interesting.
I have to get across to the other side. Perhaps from there I can reach the guarded area.
Look it, Snappy.
You loser.
Hey, what do you think you're doing? That's private. Gamble or get out.
I have to create a diversion that will move the guard away from the door.
Look it, Snappy.
All right.
Loser. Yeah, I'm gonna win.
Make a diversion and get outside. Let's see.
Luck is on my side.
But I mean,
Bid up for a shilling.
this is a better place to make a diversion. Oh! Concealed button. Extra card.
He uses a mirror to look at the cards during the deal. He uses the extra cards to cheat.
And the button, he's
A button for a mechanism.
communicating with someone. Let's do...
This is a holdout that deals extra cards.
Yes.
The rope leads from one sleeve to the other.
Oh, I
The
see.
rope's cut, it'll release the hidden cards and expose his trick. That's what I'll need to do for the
loser.
diversion, then I can get outside.
All in. I can smell the money.
So,
What are you looking at?
if I'm gonna...
Bid up for a
Do I
shilling.
have a knife or something?
Snappy.
You loser.
How do I...
Gonna win.
If the rope's cut, it'll
Luck
release
is
the
on
hidden
my
cards
side.
and expose his trick.
Bid up for a shilling.
Right, but do I have some kind of knife or something to, or some way to do that?
Look it, Snappy.
Think faster.
Luck is on my side.
You loser. All in.
Okay,
I
let me just wander around easily. Let me talk to him. Oh, here we are.
They allow knives here. A well cared for hat.
all in. I can
Let's
smell the
see.
money.
So let's see. All right. So first of all, I need to
Look it, Snappy.
divert attention,
You loser.
take knife,
Yeah,
cut
gonna
rope.
win.
No, such a diversion.
Ah, it's my lucky day.
Okay.
Look it, Snappy.
Oh, I see. I see. I see. Hold on. Hold on.
Luck is on my side.
Uh-huh. There's more things.
You
There's more
loser.
things. Okay. So divert attention,
All
take
in.
knife,
I
cut
can
rope,
smell the
fight starts,
What are you
guard
looking
moves.
at?
Bid up
That's
for
how
a
we go.
shilling.
So I step in, tap, cut that. Oh, they get upset. Guard moves to break it up, and then I do my business. I love that the guard obviously is not bothered by this, even though he's so close. And that I move straight towards the door and he doesn't bother with me.
I have to try and go around.
Okay. Okay, let's Alright, let's move everything. I dislike this mini game that they seem to love in this Sherlock Holmes game, but it is what I have to deal with. I enjoyed the game in general, I do, so far, but not a fan of this mini game at all. Alright, so I made it across here. Across that. Let's see if I can come down here. That's not where to go. I've had a little skippy there. A little skip. Can I get in any of these windows? Where does this even go? That doesn't help me, so I guess I go this one. I am a little bit lost, because I'm not sure why he didn't want to let me go through that door. Turn crane left. Oh, I see. I'm going to be swinging from multiple cranes. Oh, I am insane. Okay. This is going to go so well, guys. I'm sure they're going to have mini games where, again, just like in our earlier Leap and thing, that they're going to have randomly, like, WAS or D. Oh. Well, this is a little bit better than I thought. But they're still going to do it, yeah. It's going to be random WAS or D. And see, it's going to be a different one this time. Let's see which one it is this time. There we go. And that was totally stealthy and silent. We all good. Alright, let's move in here. So, these are the cards. Okay. And that's a holdout thing.
The gambling room is the same card cheating accessory.
Yeah. Let's see what's here.
They only left this room recently.
Anything else here? Cap, flippable part, hidden compartment. What's this?
Clever invention for hiding gambling items in the event of a police raid.
What's this?
Hey, the hammer. Here is the accounting for October. Pack of cards, 75 times 1S, £3.15 sterling. Lost poker. Win poker. Lost dominoes. Win dominoes.
I see. Yeah, that's not bad.
The hammer. Jack Cole, I remember him from the raid 3 years ago.
Here's a key.
Doesn't look like a key from an ordinary door.
Definitely not an ordinary door. And let's see what we have here. Uh-huh.
The guard's still here.
Okay. So with the guard still being there, I should not go out there right now. But they left just a short while ago. Wait, what's this? Cupboard crack. Oh ho ho.
A crack? There might be something behind the cupboard.
Yes, let's oh, look at that scratch. Button behind there. Oh, the key. Fascinating. Smugglers and thieves, wouldn't you know?
Damn, I'm late. Left. It's evident that all of these items were stolen by Jack Cole's gang. It's the suitcase belonging to that fellow with the hairlip.
Wow.
No doubt these things were stolen.
What do we have here?
Our man, most likely with his family. After moving into our new home. This fellow pawned his belongings. Must be in great need of money.
Okay. Don't think there's anything else in here of relevance for me. Anything else of interest here? So wait, there's something here, isn't there? Otherwise it wouldn't bother... I mean, normally speaking, wouldn't bother,
Butler's pawn shop.
Okay, I needed to look at that.
He apparently lives near this pawn shop.
Alright, so there was that.
What's going on in there?
Oh boy. Let's get out through the window. Oh, or look down there and... Oh! Oh, God! Orson!
Need to save Orson quickly.
Oh boy. He is in trouble. Maybe I should have gone through the top.
Holmes! You sneaky bastard, I'll kill you!
Oops. Ouch. Ouch.
Holmes! You sneaky bastard, I'll kill you!
Oh. I mean, it's amusing to watch this, but it's...
Sneaky bastard, I'll kill you!
Apparently the guy has the gun, so that's useful to know. I pull him out of the way, give him a shove, stumble... Wait, what? I picked that, it didn't... Interesting. I selected the stool, but I didn't knock it down. I didn't know there was multiple ways to click it. So you toss him out of the way, push, push. Nope, that's me, knocked out again. I'm not sure how he like walked through that, because if I picked up the stool that way, I could have blocked him.
Sneaky bastard, I'll kill you!
But I will be a little slower and see if there's another option there when I mouse over it, because obviously... Overturn. Cool. And take this. Crack-a-jack. And... knock. Oh, that's me stabbed. Alright, so each of them, it seems like, has more than one option. That's fun. That's fun.
Sneaky bastard, I'll
And it's almost it's almost like early King's Quest games. Fun seeing the different ways that I can die. I push him, then I overturn. And then I'm gonna grab this and bash him over the head. And then I'm going to push aside, knocking him into them. And then I don't have anything. This is just gonna get me killed. Okay, so I guess maybe one of my earlier choices was wrong.
Holmes, you sneaky bastard, I'll kill you!
Let's see. Alright, I pull him out of the way. Push, push. Overturn, obviously. Then here. Oh, apparently I missed that very easy punch. Okay, so that obviously up to that sequence.
Sneaky bastard, I'll kill
Fun. It's a good thing I have the magical retry powers. Because apparently if I was Sherlock Holmes, this would be a very bad experience. So I got this. Now, pushing aside is what I do there, but I don't have anything else here. I don't see anything else, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't see an option on the tray.
You sneaky bastard, I'll kill you!
But since it's restarting me from here, there should be a way to succeed. I'm just a little puzzled as to what it is. Overturn that. Do this. So let's try with his take hat. And let's push him aside into him. Now, I have the hat, and I throw it at him. Excellent. And now I do this. Okay. Had to have more panache. Had to have the hat for distraction. That's pretty nice. I had fun with that. Even again, it was more like early King's Quest, where you try to see how many different ways you can die and how are the ways you screw up, rather than like, that's just what it was. It was a lot of fun though. Time for some water.
You are Alice, yeah? Listen, Holmes suspects something.
What are you talking about?
Must be more discreet. Your little game with his daughter.
No! Too soft, Holmes.
But you are Mr. Holmes. Why on earth?
You see, she recognized you, and I expected it.
She recognized me because you came in.
The character. You see,
now you go upstairs right away, or I will drive you back to that pub. Understood?
and there you are. You've got it. All right. But seriously, you should take acting classes.
I know that you came here to avenge your father. You moved into my building, you've spied on me, and now you prepare your revenge through my own daughter.
Don't be such a fool. I adore your daughter. You see conspiracies in everything.
I have good reason to. Perhaps you forget what I do for a living.
How I pity you. You mistake sincerity for dishonesty.
Do you dare tell me that your presence here is accidental?
Obviously not. When the opportunity arose for me to meet you, then I came, but not with hatred, rather more with fascination. I had hoped to learn something about my father from you. Some answers as to my identity. When, strangely enough, I find that you yourself are a riddle, even to your own daughter.
You shouldn't have involved my daughter in your sick problems. You're only confusing her.
It's over. She doesn't know it yet, but I'll be leaving soon. I've finished my business here, and you will never hear from me again.
Good. But you better speak to me directly. No being furtive.
I had no idea that you could show such a high level of indulgence towards the children of criminals. I'm going. Please, I beg you, do not spoil my last moments with Caitlin.
Ah, sigh, sigh.
It's a good thing that I came to help you at the tavern, Holmes.
Actually, I would far rather you stop helping me.
Man, that guy is so full of himself. All right, let's take some more deductions here. Un momento. All right, let's see here. What do we have? So again, either like, again, we'll see. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt for now and assume he's just kind of inept. But and again, this is probably a could be obsessed. That's possible. So the tavern owner. Yep. Okay. There's a lot of things we don't know at present. Now, obviously, I could start drawing some conclusions. Let's look into some things. Police raid. Uh-huh. Let's take a look. 1892. Boom. Westminster gang? Do that. The well-known private detective Sherlock Holmes, in collaboration with Scotland Yard, has carried out a raid on one of London's most dangerous and affluent street mobs, the Westminster gang. Regrettably, and as usual, the police attempt failed to operate smoothly. During the raid, one innocent person was gravely injured. The man's identity was revealed as Hagan Cole, apparently being the brother of the villain Jack Cole. Doctors are fighting for his life, but with little hope of success. The police did manage to arrest 3 of the gang members, but their leader, Jack Cole, was later released due to lack of solid evidence. It is said that the gang has strong political connections with certain influential people, including judges, politicians, and police officials. But true justice fears nothing. Or is that no longer the case? Interesting.
Here it is.
That's an interesting piece of data. Lambeth Street, I could visit Mr. Harelip. I definitely would rather do that before William Hamilton. Let's see what this says. Oh, a failed escape. 4 prisoners crawled through a narrow drainage pipe to escape from the Newgate prison in London. It was a well-planned daylight operation, but ultimately unsuccessful thanks to the fast reaction of our police force. 2 of the prisoners were killed, the remaining men were sent back to prison. One of the dead prisoners was the prior criminal lord of London, William Hamilton. Criminal lord? Oh wow, I thought he was just a bandit. As is already known, William Hamilton was arrested in 1875 during a Scotland Yard operation under the charge of Inspector Lestrade. During that investigation, a major role was played by the consulting detective Sherlock Holmes. After the arrest and due to his wife being deceased, Hamilton's young daughter was sent to live with her aunt. Okay.
Here it is.
Okay, interesting. Let's change outfits. And get rid of my disguise. Let's go back to my unbuttoned suit. And back to that. And that. No need for disguise, friends. Alright, let's go now to Lambeth Street and talk to Mr. Harelip. I don't want to jump on apprehending Jack Cole immediately. I have a feeling I need more information. I could arrest Jack Cole, just like in the other. I could have arrested Sir Charles Yellingham early on. Yeah. Look at photo.
Our suspect with his family near their house.
I see. So I'm looking for a lamp above the doorway. Oh, this looks likely. Which is good, because I think this is the... I just pushed my door open, okay. Let's talk to Mr. Harelip.
Good day to you, madam.
Good day, sir.
Let's see what I have here. Let's do a profile. So... let's leave it poor eyesight, maybe. She is devout. Let's It's a religious image, to be sure. Protestant. So she is a Protestant. I doubt that that's just an accessory. I think she probably has poor eyesight. But why is she not wearing it right now? Seems a tad strange. Yeah. Jeremiah's mother, oh, I didn't know his name was Jeremiah, but there we go, is a religious woman of middle age. She lives a quiet life, seldom venturing outside. Her home contains religious pictures and symbols. She is short-sighted and wears spectacles with strong lenses.
I'm here to see your son.
Jeremiah? He's not at home now.
Might I ask you a few questions about him? Perhaps we could speak inside.
I don't know who you are, sir, but I'll have to ask you to leave right away.
She won't speak with a stranger.
All right. Organize the exorcism? Wait, what? How did I know about that? Oh. Fair, fair. She's extremely religious. I have a pastor outfit. Oh boy. I'm about to do an exorcism, ladies and gentlemen. Very well, very well. Yes. That is not a vicar's voice. No. Very well, my child. May the Lord bless you and keep you. Let us go and disguise ourselves as a vicar. Oh, pastor outfit, okay. And to the makeup table. Let's... This is good. Vicar's glasses. That is not a disguise. Of course, if we're Clark Kent, that is a disguise. But oh, that's let's there we are. We're a vicar now. Totally, no one can tell that we are.
Once you eliminate the impossible, whatever remains, no matter how improbable, must be the truth.
Oh boy. I feel like Wilde is just like he's obsessed with Holmes and also a bit self-absorbed. Like the combination is a little unsettling. But he could be playing a good game. He is supposedly a phenomenal actor, so maybe...
Wiggins, an exorcism. Protocol 2.5 on Lambeth Street.
Yeah, you can count on us, Gov.
He's going to do a haunting. Oh, that's going to be glorious. Alright, so we got here. Yep. Let's go to our exorcism, everyone. I didn't think I would be doing that today. But there we go.
We're ready, Gov.
Are you ready?
We're ready, Gov.
Okay. Oh, this is the house. Okay, I gotcha.
Someone close the door. I should find a way to attract the attention of Jeremiah's mother.
Find a way, huh? There's stones that I could throw. Is that what I need to do, is throw stones? There's a bunch of different rocks. And that's everything that I'm seeing is a rock. And here comes the minigame thing. Let's zoom. Am I? I'm trying to throw it in the window. I don't. I want to like throw it up there and. Am I trying to throw it in the window? Really? Really? That is not really what I would have wanted to do, but okay. So that's a little too powerful. Let's do it right there.
Little rascal! Refrain from anger and forsake wrath. Fret not yourself, it tends only to evil.
Thank you, Father. You are so kind. Those brats are always causing trouble. Now, where are my manners? May I offer you a cup of tea as a small thank you?
I don't know if... God bless you, sister.
My name is Margaret Thorne. It is an honour that God sent you to me.
You appear grieved, sister. Is it because of those children?
Oh, no. It is my son, Jeremiah. I fear that he is doing bad things, Father.
How bad?
I don't know. He has just become nervous and angry and rude. And he used to be such a nice boy. These days he won't spend any time at all with us. Not even with Janet, his younger sister. He hides himself away inside his room and locks the door. And he won't open it for anyone.
And where is your son?
I don't know where he is. He hasn't come back from last night. I'm so worried.
Perhaps his absence is connected with his job. Where does he work?
I don't know if he has a job, Father. I've asked him several times, but he just gets angry and won't speak.
Perhaps Jeremiah is being poorly influenced by his friends.
I wouldn't know. He never mentions any friends. I am afraid that he could be possessed by the devil himself. He's changed so drastically lately. He won't tell me anything and he flies into rages and shouts at me. I don't know what to do.
Don't distress yourself, sister. You were right to confess.
I will search for the
Truly,
demon.
I can feel an evil presence in this apartment.
Oh, God.
Allow me to search for the demon in this house.
God bless you, Father.
All right. Let's search for the... I have a cross.
Bookcase and books, possessed wood and words, expel your literary demons!
Ah, Wiggins. I love the music. It's so good.
Oh, Holy Spirit, save your pans from demons and poor musicianship!
This is hilarious and terrible. Terrible, terrible, and hilarious. Let's see what we have here. I love that he has a protocol for this.
Better for crumpets than foul-toothed demons. Begone and bring peace. Wooden door, iron handle, battle the demon, unholy vandal.
Oh, this is hilarious. Alright, what do we have? Oh, we gotta do the window. What do we have?
Window! Window frame! I must protect you from demonic pain!
He is hilarious!
Sister, you saw that the demon has taken shelter in Jeremiah's room. I should go there alone.
God save us.
Sister, wait for me outside. This fight will be a fierce one.
God help us. I'll do what you say.
I love it. I love it. This is what I came here for. This is
Does he plan to escape from London?
Let's see what we got here. And that's definitely the bomb stuff.
This is probably Janet, Jeremiah's sister. One of the solenoids for creating the bomb.
All right.
A schematic for a homemade bomb. This is evidence enough to put Jeremiah behind bars.
Ah, there's something over here. Let's see if we can reconstruct this.
It looks as
Oh,
though this letter was torn up in rage. I should reassemble the fragments to read what was written.
all right. This is a puzzle I can do. I am decent at these kinds of puzzles, at least. Let's move that aside. Let's put this here, here, here. No, not quite. Let's set that aside and there we are. Jeremiah right here. Hey, Jeremiah. Let's put that there. Let's put this here, here, and here. Hey, Jeremiah.
It appears that Jeremiah received a threatening letter from somebody known as the Dart.
I'd just like to remind you that this world can be a cruel and unforgiving place, especially for those who don't keep their promises to finish what they started. It would be pretty rotten if someone you loved or cared for, such as your sister, ended up in a joy house. The Dart.
Okay. So,
The Dart. He was at the center of a notorious case from 1888. It's over. The demon is defeated.
Oh, thank you. Bless you, Father.
Now, pray for Jeremiah's soul and give thanks, sister. Goodbye.
Lord be praised. Goodbye.
all right, we have some interesting things to discover. First, back to 221B. We must discover more about this dart and change out of these clothes. I feel fairly silly, but also I had a blast. That was hilarious. And I loved how his different, like, exorcism chants, especially the one with the window, was so painful. So painful it was glorious. Glorious. All right. Let's go change out of these clothes. All right. What do we have here? Back to my unbuttoned suit. Seems to be my preferred outfit. And I tried, like, grabbing and just pulling, but I can't do that. That's all right. All right, now let's go check my archives.
My name is Sherlock Holmes. It is my business to know what other people don't know.
Let's go for the dart. Let's see, 1888, notorious case, I believe we said. The dart in prison. Sherlock Holmes and Scotland Yard have caught the famous Walworth gang leader, Percy the Dart Fleming. The Walworth gang were involved in criminal activities, including extortion, in addition to operating several brothels, the most famous being London's White Swan. The police raid has created significant financial difficulties for the gang. The judge has found the Dart guilty and sentenced him to 7 years in prison. Okay.
It is.
Interesting. Maybe I have a new location? I do not. So we have Percy Fleming and Jack Cole. Now, alright, so both have reasons to deal with me, but I don't think it's an isolated incident necessarily. Yeah, I don't think it is an isolated incident. Let's do some reasoning here. I think I have more investigation to do. So, I mean, there's this, which he made the bomb. That's pretty much indisputable. Or, I mean, it could have been planted, but doesn't seem likely. That's not accurate. So if we follow this, yes, he's the person we saw at the tavern, and he made an attempt on our life. So I mean, if we say this, right, we'll say that for the moment. He was seriously injured. We'll go... What's this mean? Percy the Dart Fleming has a strong motive to kill Sherlock Holmes. He wants revenge, long prison spell, and resulting financial problems. Yeah, I mean, he does. He does. And these obviously are not related. We're still missing information. So, all right. Yeah, I think. Let's see what else we have. Is there other evidence we haven't uncovered? I feel like there is. Because we don't know right now where... We do not know where Jeremiah is. His bags were in his room. So he obviously... Like, he was packing to leave the country, but he didn't. Wonder...
I am the last and highest court of appeal in detection.
A map of London and its surroundings. Could be useful.
There's gotta be something. Something.
The game is afoot. Not a word. Into your clothes and come.
Where would I gather more evidence right now? Because, all right, so, for example, I could go back in here and I could say that it was about that. But you'll notice I'm missing some conclusive evidence. I've got a lot of information I don't possess. Now, what if I said that this was on purpose? And that was an ambush? And that... Yeah, that he's obsessed. We'll say with that. That doesn't open any other things up at present. I definitely need more clues. Now, none of this is saying that, like, my asking him to arrest someone doesn't necessarily mean that we're ending the case there, because that's not how any of our previous cases have ended. They end from the deduction screen. My little tadpole mind place. That is a hat and a half, dude. Somebody messed with your hat pretty bad. What's going on here? Are you all right, Constable?
At your service, Mr. Holmes.
And an interrogation room. I see. So I could have him brought in, and then I could interrogate them. I see what we're trying to do here. Well, let's see about this.
Mr. Holmes, you're still alive.
I can tell that that displeases you.
Oh, a faulty deduction for once.
All right. I would actually like them both apprehended so I can question them.
Lestrade, I have 2 suspects in our case, Jack Cole and Percy Fleming. Can you apprehend them?
All right, Mr. Holmes, I'll give the order to the constables.
And now I get to question them.
Inspector, we have both suspects apprehended.
There you are. They're all yours. No need to thank me.
All right, let's interrogate. So first, let's examine belongings, because that is definitely of value. This, what do we have here?
A spintria, used in the brothels of ancient Rome.
Interesting. So this is probably our Percy Fleming.
Well, that's rather tasteless.
Okay, let's open it up. Oh, I see.
It looks like encrypted records.
I'll have to see about dealing with that. We've got brass knuckles. I mean, you know. What you gonna do?
Personalized thuggery. How novel.
And what's this?
Expensive cigarettes.
Alright, let's take a look at our evidence. I can search. Let's go search my archives. We'll let them stew here while I go to Baker Street. Okay. So right now, the evidence is stronger against Jack Cole, I would say, because of the simple fact that Jack Cole actually, because of the stuff I heard in the bar at the Green Dragon. That I would say is the reason for me is, but I mean that doesn't necessarily mean much. Maybe. All right, let's see. I need to.
The text is encrypted. If it's Caesar's shift code, it might be easily deciphered.
All right, let's try to decipher this. All right, so how we have. This is our biggest key right here. We have FGN and VWU. So we need to figure out which letters are. And this 3 and GUL. Interesting. All right. These are not, again, it's something I'm particularly fantastic at. So this is a status, right? This is like either paid or outstanding or and this must be interest percentage. So let's take and make I. Oh wait. Oh, I see. So we're trying to do some nice shifting. Oh, look at that. Okay, so I was gonna like do this letter by letter, but no. So we have Jeremiah Thorne, 95 pounds, tax 15%, pay month November. Interesting.
It's a notebook filled with debts. And Jeremiah's name is on the list.
So this makes it unlikely that it's Percy.
Get into the cab, quickly!
Follow that cab.
We have some wonderful things going on here. Yeah, it's unlikely it's Percy because then the whole threat against his sister could be related to the debt he has, not to killing Holmes. But I have a feeling it might be both of them working together.
Find a way to get inside.
Not sure though. Ooh, I get to stealth it up, play it, going all thief on me. Garrett into the shadows. All right. Trace Orson Wilde. I'm in an abbey. This is good. Infamy. I'd like to stay to the shadows. I see. I see. That's not good. I need to move past here and do it quickly.
I heard something.
That's not good.
Something moved.
And let me hit him.
There you are.
Okay. Okay. My stealth skills so superlative. I'm like a ninja that travels in the night.
Something moved. I heard something.
And I'm caught again. Alright, alright. Fine, I'll take it slow and steady. Slow and steady. I hear it wins races now and then. Now here's the thing, is I need to not move past all the way. Because if I move past right now, for example, then I don't have much time to move there. Because you see how he sees that area? So I need to move past here where he is. And I also then need to quickly pass this area. Because otherwise I'll be seen from behind. Alright. Let me sneak over here. I wonder if this is where I need to go or not. Seems to be.
It's closed.
Well, I'll have to find a way around. That would have been too easy, wouldn't it? Oh boy. That's me caught. That's definitely me caught. Good. Good! Stealth sections. And especially stealth sections that are basically instant death times, which are good, you know. Alright. Let's drink some water while we wait for him to pass. Yeah, I've played. I really enjoyed the Thief series of games. Thief 1, 2, Deadly Shadows, and then even the remake. I've played all of those. And I'm usually quite stealthy in those types of games, but I also sometimes get in the kind of a Thog Smash Zerg mode where I just decide to go ahead and smash everything in my route. And so I'm caught, but I... Alright, excellent. I'm caught, but I go ahead and take people out. Ah, I see. That person is kind of coming across there, huh? I wonder where they go. Alright, so I will sneak past... Oh, no, 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 no.
Something moved.
That is unfortunate.
Moved. I heard something.
There I am. He saw me from behind. Well, my ability to get through this in a timely manner seems to be suspect. Of course, see, I think everything in this is... like these puzzles and things are skippable if you're just wanting to see the story. If you hate a section, I wonder if that's what the space would do, is just skip it. Because I've seen that several times, and I never hit it, right? And I feel like maybe for the edification of all involved, I should do so. But I do want to succeed at it, right? I don't want to just be like, skip that puzzle, dudes. But I can't say I'm not tempted. Because it's like they let you have this whole detection thing where they turn yellow and then they turn red. And normally I would expect, okay, well, then I can do something to get away. But at the same time, I don't think so. I don't think that's actually something that can be done. So, yeah. Alright, so I'm going to move in here. And he's going there. Let's move back here quickly. Alright. Alright, there's another friend there. Let's hide over here out of sight. I wonder how far up he's coming. Alright, he's headed back down that way. Obviously, I need to move out of sight over here. Oh, what's this?
An ancient Indian ritual knife, tuning. I think I'll keep it for Lestrade. An ancient Indian ritual knife, tuning. I think I'll keep it for Lestrade.
I didn't keep it, though. I didn't pick it up. Oh, now I'm no longer sneaking. Okay.
No.
Don't I have lockpicks? Apparently I'm not really stealthing now, am I? Alright, so let's take a look here. We've got blood, which is good. Fresh stains. We've got scratches, panic reflex. Okay. Broken glass. Brute force.
There was a fight here. Orson attempted to resist, but someone or something convinced him otherwise.
Let's see what we've got here. Oh, another stealth section? And apparently I should go above, because there's no other way I can make it. And that's our hair lip friend that's got him at gunpoint, it looks like. I would actually love to get up. Maybe I can get up from over there. Oh. Okay, that's not great. Let's move away from here. And move back around this corner. Okay.
Ah, my cousin's out fighting bobbies and stealing antiques, and what do I get? Guard duty.
Relax, Mike. You've got to earn it first.
How long will that take? 2 years already and nothing's changed.
I know, mate, but one of these days I'm sure the boss will notice us.
Doesn't seem likely that,
Something moved.
What?
Something moved.
I was totally obscured. That's irritating. That's very irritating. And why would they show me all of that above area if I couldn't climb up there? That's just cruel, is what that is. Of course, climbing up there would not be maybe advised with how those things are lashed and not very secure, but still. Oh, Wait, can I climb over something? That's a bit irritating that I can't. Alright, so we're gonna come over here. And we're gonna wait for him to pass. I know, riveting gameplay here, guys. Riveting gameplay, especially with how bad I am at these stealth mechanics. But these guys don't really understand how to look behind them. So...
Ah, my cousin's out fighting bobbies and stealing antiques, and what do I get? Guard duty.
Relax, Mike.
now I'm up above.
How long will that take? 2 years already and nothing's changed.
I know, mate, but one of these days I'm sure the boss will notice us.
Okay. Let's see what we've got. There's a door there. Is that? Should probably check that door, huh? Before going a little crazy and like trying to pass back that way. Is that?
It's closed.
Huh. Well. Oh boy. That's a bad recipe. But I am in the clear for the moment. Alright, let's take a look there. There's pretty much no way I make it across there. So there's that. I want to make it across there, but I think I need to wait until this guy makes another pass. And then I should be able to move across there and get to that ladder that I see. Right, let's make a move, because those guys are maybe not looking this way.
The sound of a gong will attract the guards. I need to be careful.
Yeah, I do need to be careful, as in not ringing the gong. Or maybe ringing the gong, but then moving, because this is true that... Yeah. Alright. I love how, like, close they are, and there's basically no way that I could ring the gong and then get up there, but... And I'm in a lamplight, obviously climbing up, but that's going to be fine, you know. And very slowly climbing down this ladder, also fine. Game stealth.
Hey! But what?
No! Whoa! You just stabbed him!
We need to get out of here.
I mean, granted, but still. Oh boy.
Lestrade, I'm glad you're here.
What's happened, Mr. Holmes?
We've come from the abandoned St. Patrick's Abbey. I uncovered a gang of armed bandits there who did their best to kill me.
Again? I'll send our best team to arrest them.
Well, I doubt that you'll find anyone left, but if you hurry up, you might just find the spoils left over from their burglaries.
I see.
And I'd be very grateful if you could keep an eye on Mr. Wilde here.
But Holmes...
Yep. Oh, man. Alright, so... Jeremiah and the other bandits, yes. Jeremiah is now dead, or at least super injured. Let's see if I have anything more interesting now. Yep. So again, either this is because if we do that and we say that that was just there, then we have Orson and Jeremiah. Yeah, we're missing something there. Missing something key. Well, I guess it's time for an interrogation. Or two. I think I have thoroughly examined everything that I can. I need to have some dialogues. Maybe first one with him? Maybe?
Wilde, please try to remember.
Yeah, the slightest detail, etc. Well, apart from the smell of those bandits who kidnapped me, yeah, nothing special. And this Jeremiah was spending his time complaining about working for the fart.
I think you mean the dart.
Yeah, whatever. Jeremiah said that they should all wait till the fart was released. It makes no sense, right?
I am not sure I buy your story. So again, either it's the truth which would then mean Orson has concealed all traces of the crime, which means Orson Wilde is guilty, which would be great. That would be hilarious. But let's go interrogate other suspects. We're basically done with this, I'm pretty sure. So, yeah, this might be the shortest case we've had so far, unless I'm totally missing something and going to be led on another big thing. So, all right, let's see about the interrogation room.
Mr. Holmes?
Please, escort this suspect for interrogation.
Feeling this is Mr. Dart.
A good day to you, Percy the Dart Fleming.
Huh. It's the flopper.
Flopper. You're aware of what happened at Baker Street the other night. I'd say I'm a little luckier than that.
Well, I don't give a fig.
All right, let's do a nice examination. We've got a wonderful scar right here. We'll leave that for the moment. I mean, he's a gang member, so that's... Either one is pretty likely. We'll say fashion. What is that button? Elaborate buttons, expensive and eccentric clothes. That would be relatively accurate. Tattoo. I mean, that looks like a Westgate prison tattoo, to be sure. And we've got numerous rings, ostentatious. Yeah. Hold on. Just a moment. All right. So, I mean, I got these little like stains along the side. I feel like this fits most of his stuff there. So let's go ahead and validate that. Yeah. Let's take a look. So Percy Fleming, also known as the Dart, is a leader of the Walworth gang and owner of several brothels. Fleming's business is going well. He is an affluent man. Fleming is a fashionable and eccentric man who takes care of himself. The scar on his face bears witness to his participation in gang warfare. The Dart spent 7 years in Westgate Prison and was only recently released.
What were you doing 2 nights ago around 1 a.m.?
I was at the White Swan.
The White Swan? The brothel that you own? That can't be counted as an alibi.
What do I need an alibi for?
Does the name Jeremiah ring any bells with you?
It's the first time I've heard it.
Yep, we'll go with the Dart threatening Jeremiah.
How about this threatening letter that bears your name?
Oh, I remember now. A threat? Come on. Just a reminder for him to pay his debts. It's just a small one, and it's a matter of principle.
How do you know him?
Ah, he's always coming around, begging for odd jobs. But he just talks rubbish. He's off his head.
Do you have any business with Jack the Hammer Cole?
I have. He sometimes provides my business with goals. But he's stupid. A hot-headed clown. Yeah, I'd be worried about him if I were you.
Yes?
He told me what you did to his brother, and... well, let's just say he hates you.
All right, let's talk to Mr. Hammer Boy.
Please, escort this suspect for interrogation. So, Jack the Hammer Cole, we meet again.
Why am I here?
Don't pretend that you don't know. You're a suspect in the case of an attempt made on my life.
Rubbish. Just like the old days, eh? Arresting me on suspicion. You've got nothing.
Oh, no? How about the revenge for the trouble that I brought to your gang? And also your brother.
Don't you dare mention my brother.
Man, he has a lot of scarring. Large chain, expensive. Yes, yes, yes. Tattoo, bandit's tattoo. Is that a Masonic ring? Maybe? Maybe. I don't know enough about that. I mean, I think he fights lots of people. I don't think that's difficult. He doesn't seem like the kind of guy who affects things to me. You know what I mean? Like they're trying to put on airs. So I feel like that's more accurate that that is a Masonic ring. Yeah, I mean, let's go with that. Imprecise. I see. Lifelong connection with fighting. He's a fist fighter. Member of the Masons. So I guess he's not a member of the Masons.
Do you know what happened at Baker Street that night?
I do know, but I had nothing to do with it.
And where were you at the time?
I was at my tavern all night long.
I see. I went to your place and I saw a man with a hairlip arriving to meet with you. What business do you have with him?
Business? He's a regular customer, that's all.
And what about the suitcase that your regular customer brought to you?
What? What are you talking about?
The valuable loot is what we're talking about.
Why, the suitcase full of stolen silverware that I found in your secret room?
What? How? You searched my room. It's not stolen. I often buy a lot of different things and sell them on after. It's all legal.
Oh. Oh, I believe you. Tell me about the business that you have with Percy Fleming.
What? I don't have any business with him.
No? Oh. Oh, you supply girls to his institution. He's confessed.
Well, he's a liar.
Your brother was hurt. It was a regrettable accident. He was in the wrong place at the wrong time. I can hardly be blamed for that.
What? You bastard. You're the one responsible for him becoming a cripple. He was innocent. An accident, you say? Oh, I can't wait for the moment that you get whacked proper.
Quod erat demonstrandum.
That's your proof. If I wanted to kill you, you'd be dead already. Boy, why did you tell them I supplied girls to your brothel?
Eh? What are you talking about?
All right, some interesting things here. Yes, he definitely blames that. So we could... I mean, he definitely has a motive. Oh, wait. Let's go back in here. And we have threats and debts. And it's possible... I mean, it's 95 pounds. That doesn't seem like a huge amount. I mean, back then it was a lot more. Wait. If we do that, then we start to run into problems. So if I say that, and then I say that he was there, then we have Percy Fleming is guilty, which, you know... Huh. Alright, I mean, I think we have all the evidence. I don't think there's anything else for us to do. Let's double check out here. But now it seems to be time. Yeah, that showing that bee there means that we have everything. Because that bee is just sitting there. All right. Let's talk a little bit about what our situation is here. We've got a number of pieces of evidence. Percy Fleming recently got out of prison. Okay. And he has a reason to kill. We have established that the bomb maker was Jeremiah. All right, so we've got 3 suspects: Percy Fleming, Jack Cole, and Orson Wilde. So, Percy Fleming and and Jack Cole both have motives to kill, and they're both working with they both had contact with Jeremiah, right? But the reason, like, if you want to give there's good reasoning for all of them. So if we say that it's Jack Cole, then we basically are saying that he had Jeremiah go ahead and kill, try to kill Holmes, and then Holmes went to the dragon, or Jeremiah went to the tavern to find out what to do from there when it failed. But at the same time, if we look at that, we have to look at the fact that Jeremiah then we have to look at the fact that Jeremiah did bring stuff to sell and looked to be trying to get out of town, right? Like, he brought stolen goods or silverware to sell to Cole. So that might not be why he was there. If we look for Percy Fleming had threatened, he owed Percy Fleming £95, and Percy Fleming had threatened to take his sister into his brothel, right, if he couldn't pay up. So that could be control, but at the same time, like, he could have just threatened him because Jeremiah owed him money. The only thing that is interesting beyond this is Orson Wilde basically seemed to sabotage everything every time, right? He directed me to the tavern. All right, he destroyed my... All right, so if we look, he destroyed my apparatus, my table, that would have let me analyze things more carefully. He destroyed my... he directed me to the tavern when the bomb failed to get me. He comes in right after the bomb, right? Bomb is thrown through the window. It doesn't go off. He's there right away. Okay? And then he knows about this song, which, I mean, he's patriotic American, so okay, but he knows about the song and knows about the whole tavern thing and puts me on that trail. Then he shows up at that tavern, and him showing up there very likely, like, it dramatically increased the danger on me, right? And then he gets taken away from in front of Baker Street at a time when I'm there, right? And I think I had just returned. Like, he probably knew I was there. So he gets taken away and lures me out to that place. But is he trying to lure me out there? Dubious. Let's say that this is an attempt. And then let's say that he's lying about the dart. Okay. And let's say that this is just for money. What does that lead to? That leads to Jack Cole is... But why would he lie? I feel like there's... I feel like there's murder going on here. And that it was an ambush, and that he was on purpose, and that he's obsessed. And again, that is a lie. What if we said there's some control there? Huh. Man, it's I can see how each of them could be responsible. There's enough evidence, I feel like. So I've got 3 different conclusions. He's obsessed with the idea of being Sherlock Holmes, and he wants to take over being Sherlock Holmes. Here we have these. These are normal, boring motives. And the thing to me is that this happens right after Orson Wilde gets there. Like, Percy Fleming just recently got out of prison, so that one is somewhat plausible. But I don't think Jack Cole just got out of prison. So the timing for Jack Cole I don't think fits. My gut says it's Orson Wilde. Right? My gut says that it's Orson Wilde that's guilty. I could be completely wrong, but we're going to go with it because I find it most hilarious. And he killed Jeremiah as an unnecessary witness. But there's still some pieces that don't fall perfectly into place. I don't think he has dissociative identity disorder. I really don't think so. Let's see what happens here.
Mr. Holmes, I'm grateful to you for the opportunity to experience all of these superb sights and smells of criminal life. But I think I've had enough now.
What was the reason for Jeremiah Thorne's death?
Are you joking? Put your deductive skills to work. Self-defense, my dear Watson.
That's quite enough, Wilde. I know that you were guilty of the attempt made on my life and of the murder of Jeremiah Thorne.
Holmes, you're my best friend. Why are you doing this?
Oh, stop all this. The case is solved.
You came to my house for the sole purpose of taking my life. In addition, you hired Jeremiah to do your dirty work. And when you realized his failure, you murdered him to conceal any traces of the crime.
There's no chance of you avoiding the gallows.
Gallows? Absolutely not. That would mess up my hair.
Let me check my conclusion. Oh, I'm wrong. Okay. Let's let's go ahead and do that. I want to see some of these other endings anyway. It's fun to see. So I am mistaken. So it was benign. He was just obsessed with me. All right, let's go into my reasoning space. See, there's a reason I'm not Sherlock Holmes. So, Orson Wilde, let's say that this is not an ambush, that he was there to help, that this was not on purpose, it was just a coincidence, and that this was fright. And if we say that, I still think Percy Fleming is more accurate here, because I feel like the other is more straightforward. So if he's telling the truth there, and that's stolen items, then we say Percy Fleming is guilty. Let's deal with this. Let's see how that goes. I want to see this scene.
Percy Fleming, you were charged with conspiracy to murder.
What?
You used Jeremiah Thorne in your little game because you didn't want your hands dirtied.
You're lying.
Jeremiah spoke to me before he died of how you ordered him to throw the bomb and, after its failure, to abduct me.
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Shut up. I think that it's perfectly clear. Attacking Mr. Sherlock Holmes is one of the quickest ways to be hanged.
No, you can't do that. I'm an innocent man.
Constable, take him back to the
Is he
cells.
also innocent? Is it really just Jack Cole? Ah, it is accurate. He was the one. Okay. Yep. All right, guys. Shorter case tonight. I again messed up at the end, but did pretty well most of the way through. Had couple of imprecise character portraits, that one. But as soon as we see the beginning of this chain reaction and come to a little save spot, we will be ending the stream. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And tomorrow night, we will be doing chain reaction. So let's see the beginning of it.
You simply have to face up to it. You need to have a serious discussion with Kate about her origins. I can't. No more excuses. She will learn soon enough that Alice is leaving. This other hidden secret. She will not forgive you.
She does not need to know why.
No? So she will blame you for Alice's departure. Is that what you want?
No, I certainly... It's as Kate said, I always do the wrong thing where she's concerned.
Now look here. I'll take care of your case once we're back at Baker Street.
Cabby, why have we stopped?
The road to the square is blocked, sir.
Why?
There's been a bad road accident.
Oh, splendid.
Oh my.
We'd better hurry. There may be injured who need help.
Alright, I'm going to go ahead and stop here. So, in any case, guys, I hope you enjoyed the stream. Tomorrow night we will go on with Chain Reaction, and I hope to see you there. Have a very, very good night.